Yes, yes, this is Mr. Controversy, and this is the infamous three-point conversion station. Keep it locked.
The 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge.
Good morning, everybody. What another beautiful Saturday morning. It's rainy out here
today. I was
today.
going to say it's not really beautiful. It's kind of rainy.
It's not beautiful as far as how it looks, but the fact that it's another Saturday for sports, we're alive. We're in the studios. It's great to be alive, man. And it's a lot to get to today. But before we do that, I'm your host, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? And yes, we are inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. And as you heard earlier, I'm not here by myself. I got my man, my road dog.
In the building.
D Intellectual. What's going on, D?
What's up, man? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. It's, like I said, it's another day, man.
It's going to be a great show.
Great show. About to get into sports. Playoffs about to start. We still got the Masters, even though Tiger's really not into it. But, hey, we've seen Tiger
come back.
Great
week of baseball.
Yeah, you just never know. But we got baseball. What else we got? We still leading up to the NFL draft. Got so much to talk about. But I got to say what's up to GI Engineer. What's going on, G?
Yo.
And that's Greg, if you don't know. That's our engineer.
That's how you get down.
But anyway, man, like I said, we have a great show lined up. We're talking Tiger Woods and basically comparing his career to other greats. And we'll talk about that when it comes to that time. Also, we're talking about the NFL, the offseason, particularly the L.A. Rams. I'm about to say St. Louis, the L.A. Rams and what's going on with them. Also, the Giants. Yeah. Then we're going to talk some NBA basketball. We got to get into this Kyrie situation with him being out for the playoffs.
That's huge,
right. And then we have Battlegrounds. Yes, we have Battlegrounds with Damian Adams going up against Ben Sutter III. This is the semifinals. Whoever gets this, make it to the finals. They will face
the big game.
Yeah, and they will face Danny Thompson. So, like I said, that's going to be interesting. And to talk NFL football, we have Sean Thomason from Bleacher Report. So, it is time to get ready for these quick hits.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Shout out to Sherm Beats, the 3-Point Conversion producer with the beats. All right, so let's get it started. Last night, LeBron James posted a enormous triple-double by scoring 44 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. But they lost. They lost to the Philadelphia 76ers, who just moved into third place because of the win. And this is the 13th win in a row. First, two-part question. LeBron.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And what he just did night before when they was down, 15?
And this was a back-to-back.
Yeah, and they was down 15 going into, 6 minutes left against,
right. Who they played?
Who they played the other day? I can't remember, but they was down 15 with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, and then last night, they were down 20.
Down, yeah.
And he brought them back within 2. Matter of fact, the last second they were down by 3. He had a chance to tie the game with 3 free throws, but he missed the first one. That's how that went down. But second question is, the 76ers, I mean, what do you think about that?
So you always want to say they're the future, right? But why they can't be the present? You know, and I heard J.J. Redick mention it. man, I don't want to put a limit on what we can do this year.
Right.
And we always say experience this, experience that. Man, they balling.
Right.
They balling. And LeBron played against, his little brother, I want to say, last night, which is Ben Simmons, man. I've been looking at him playing, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's like he playing on another level. It's like he almost playing against kids almost. Like he do what he want on the court. When he get a jumper and can hit his free throws like that, kid gonna be unbelievable for real.
I say watch out for the Philadelphia 76ers. I still think they're not there. Their shot selection
right
horrible, but
and the turnovers and the
Embiid
experience, you can't see them beating Cleveland in the same game.
And Embiid
series.
wasn't there, so
right.
But anyway, moving on. Patrick Reed, talking about the Masters. Patrick Reed is on top of the leaderboard with a -9, 2 over Mark Leishman. Our man Tiger Woods, he just made the cut, but he shot a 75 yesterday, and that put him over 4. He's +4. So funny thing is Sergio Garcia missed the cut
after them 4 balls in the pond. You didn't think it was going to be a situation when he did that,
right? It's just but we're gonna get into Tiger. We're gonna leave that alone.
Right, we're not gonna get
Tiger.
too tough into that. But a good point of what we was talking about last week. Do you know Patrick Reed?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. So moving on, Conor McGregor. So he just posted a $50,000 bail after turning himself in from being charged with 3 counts of misdemeanor assault and 1 count of felony criminal mischief.
So we know he's not going to jail, but that $100 million he just got off that Floyd fight, he finna lose something.
And if you're listening and you don't know what happened, he went ballistic. He was throwing guardrails
through a dolly,
bust
dolly, window, and
it did it all.
Glass in people's face. The kid went off.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was bad. It was for real. Like it was serious. Even Dana White himself. But again, it's that's what WWE. That's what UFC. That's what they do. You know what I mean? That's like what bring their fans out. That's what make them want to do. So yeah, he gonna probably lose a couple
so
dollars.
What are you saying, D? Are you saying it's a stage? What are you saying?
Hey.
What are you saying?
Hey, yeah. So what he got? 3 counts of misdemeanors, which you're not gonna get no time.
Right.
And he got criminal mischief. Who going to jail for criminal mischief?
Right.
Like for real, he don't have a record. It's not gonna be a real thing. He gonna pay, go to jail, probably get some probation or some community service or something, and then have to pay the people that the issue went about. No man, it's to bring fans. We know what it is.
You heard it first here, and he said it. Moving on, let's say congratulations to Mr. Jalen Brunson, the Villanova guard, who won the John Wooden Award, which is the Best Player of the Year award.
So we see it every year, right? Who usually wins that is a player that's not playing 1 year, right?
Right.
But even still, with that being said, he's not going to be a top 5 pick. He's going to be lucky to be top 10 still, right?
I'm with you on that. I can't see that. Right.
That's crazy that we draft on potential or what they could be or what they are gonna be, but you get a college player that played 3-4 years. He comes out, shows he the best player in the NCAA, but GMs, agents, or even us as the media, we don't consider that to be a great NBA player. Right. Like he's not even top 5 pick.
No, he's not. He's not. But he's solid, and like you said, now it's getting to the point. What does this award mean? I mean, it's a great award,
but it's a great college award.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like it's something to put on your mantle and for you to just have.
Go ahead, G.
For ever since the high school players started going straight into the league, like the longer you stay in college, it's like, well, what's wrong? There's something wrong with you
Right.
if you stay in school.
Right.
But you want to go to school? Like,
Right.
I don't
like
know.
you're still trying to learn some things.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's like it's been a negative thing for a long time to stay in school. But you hear a lot of times where someone goes to the league after 1 year, and the first thing you hear somebody say is, well, they're not ready.
Should have stayed in school. But then when he stay in school, it's like the Jaylen Brown situation.
It doesn't make sense.
No, I'm with you all. Like I said, it's like That was a good point, man. So, anyway, moving on. I don't want to take his grade away, but the Denver Post, this is crazy. This might deserve a stop it, but listen to this. The Denver Post posted an ultimate visitor's guide to Coors Field. This was in the Denver Post, right? And they're talking about the stadium. I mean, the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
And the picture in this, the photo in this article they had was a picture of Citizens Bank Park, which is the Philadelphia Phillies stadium. Can I please get a stop it?
It ain't even time, but we got to get it.
Yeah, I know we usually don't come with stoppers this early, but stop it. Thank you. I'm just like.
What is it about? Like, what are y'all doing?
And what happened is, you read the story, basically they're saying that they let a lot of people go trying to save back. But this is what happens when you cut back, when you cut the wrong people.
You sure it's just that? We're talking about Colorado here.
Right. Touche.
You might be right. Oh, snap.
That was funny.
That's funny.
That was funny.
Moving on. So, man, here we go again. Carolina Panthers linebacker. We all know the man. Thomas Davis. He's a Mike linebacker for. It depends. No,
depends on,
but usually, yeah. But anyway, so he tested positive for drug enhancement. Enhancement drug, and he's being suspended for 4 games. The crazy thing is, this is his last season. He already declared that this is going to be his last season.
But
did
you see his tearful?
No, I didn't even watch it.
I didn't even watch it. So it's so what happens is, of course they always come out with something that they didn't do this, it wasn't that, or it wasn't this. His seemed very, very touching, like he really meant it. You know what I mean? But they always do that, so you can't say whether or not he really did it. He said he's been taking the same supplements for the last 7-8 years. It's never been a situation, and he's always took drug tests and passed it. But apparently something has changed. You know what I mean? Like, if you failed now, you haven't failed over the last 7 years. You took something different. Something happened different. Something had to happen different for you to fail it. And the end of it was like, maybe this not going to be my last year.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens then. Like I said, it's messed up, but got to be careful.
And guaranteed it wasn't no enhancing stuff or HGH. That's what he guaranteed. But I mean we'll never know. You just failed.
You just never know. Yeah. And last but not least, quickly, the Texas Rangers third baseman Adrian Beltre passed Rod Carew for most hits by a Latin-born player in the Major League Baseball. So congrats.
Does this guy get old?
No.
Does he get old at all?
I thought he was DH and he's third baseman. Like, why is he still playing third baseman?
Does he get old at all?
Old players don't play that position.
And he hitting home runs.
They get moved to right field or first.
Yeah.
First, and then after that, it's a wrap. DH, and
he's still playing ball. He putting up numbers.
Yeah. We need to check him. Let me stop.
Anyway, he might go down as one of the best. Like, seriously.
Hey.
Seriously, his numbers are crazy.
That's crazy, man. But look, that's going to wrap up Quick Hits. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Yo, what's going on, sports fans out there? Happy Saturday. It's your boy Sherm, a.k.a. the Lord of the Beats, and of course, host of Face the Music, which you can listen to every Wednesday on the 3-Point Conversion station. And you are currently in the sports lounge, maxing and relaxing with my homie, Mr. Controversy, and of course, the Whizzle. Live and direct on 1100 AM WWWE ATL. Yeah!
There's a lot going on in the world, and your world is always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, the newest music. If it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country, and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
Want to lower your rate and payments? Get rid of mortgage insurance or get cash out? Find out about your best refinance options by tuning into the Get Mortgage Fit radio show with Alex Michaels and Carrie Kasem, Monday afternoon at 12 p.m., Tuesday and Wednesday at 3 p.m., and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., where you'll learn everything you need to know about mortgage loans, today's rates, FHA, VA, and more. Call the Get Mortgage Fit Show on the Real 1100 AM at 800-827-RATE. That's 800-827-RATE, or visit them online at newamericanfunding.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Kelsey Nicole Nelson, and you're listening to the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great show.
Yes, Mr. Controversy inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge with my man D Intellectual
in the building. It's a great Saturday for sports.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie though. It's nothing like we have Masters, but other than that, it's nothing.
It ain't
nothing
nothing
big.
Nothing
Yeah,
huge
but that's all right. But we're getting close to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is time for our next segment, Hot Topic, which is brought to you by Cindy Cuts Barbershop, which is located on 3000 Chapel Hill Road in Douglasville, Georgia, Suite 206. Shout out to the homies there. And if you really want to get a cut, then have a great time, talking sports, talking nonsense. You know how men do. Women, you can go in there and do the same thing, but you need that time just to get away from your significant other while you're getting a haircut. I promise you'll have a...
and on Saturdays, we're going to be playing.
Yeah, and on Saturdays, we're going to be playing, and you'll have a great, great time. Like I said, it's a great barbershop, man. And shout out to Dwayne Chambers. Make sure you check him out at Simha the Barber on Instagram. Again, that's at Sim, SIMHATHEBARBER. Simha the Barber. So now, this next segment, like I said, is the hot topic. We have to talk about Tiger Woods. We mentioned him before. And yes, Tiger Woods is kind of out of it. I mean, you never say never, especially with him. But, okay, let's say he doesn't win this year. Okay, I mean, he doesn't win the Masters. I mean, you still have the U.S. Open. You still have the PGA Championship and the Open Championship, right? It's possible. Let's say he comebacks and he wins one of those majors, which is a big comeback, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So when you look at if he does, let's say he does this, would this be greater? Would this be the greatest comeback ever in sports? And I'm comparing it to what Muhammad Ali did when he was down, when he basically got kicked out and he took his titles. And with Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan retired from basketball, then he came back and he won.
Right. So
where would this rank? And you can call in at 404-603-8770. Once again, that's 404-603-8770 to give your 3 cents. So go ahead, D.
I would definitely give it a great comeback. Where would I rank it? I think that's, like you said, that's the biggest question. Because when you sit and think about it, you got to think about really what Tiger went through. I mean, Tiger went through losing endorsements, his woman leaving him. You know what I mean? Barely able to see, based on reports, barely able to see his kids because some of the reports were she didn't really want him around the kids. And,
right.
And so not only did it happen bad on the quote unquote court field, whatever it may be, it happened in his personal life too. With Jordan, he left. Didn't nobody stop nothing? He just, of course, his father passed, and that the media never mentioned it as that's why he left. But in reality, we all know the reason Mike left was because his father got killed and he wanted to take a break.
And that's a lot.
That's huge.
That's huge.
You
don't think that's a lot? Hold on, G, you making faces?
I heard a different. I guess it's more of a conspiracy about Jordan. That it was more about gambling,
and it could be
which they say because part of conspiracy
right.
is that's why his father got killed.
So, but still, even with that, if it's gambling, his father's gone, then you have a bigger problem because, and like I said, it's a conspiracy, but because
right.
maybe you caused this,
right?
But we don't know. But still, I'm
right.
just saying. Okay, but go ahead.
With Ali, it was, he not going to the military. He's not finna fight against a country that's not against him when he going through oppression, himself. With Tiger, it was different, man. And then his skills actually diminished. Like the back surgery, the drug problem, it was pills, and apparently it must have been because of his back being hurt. I don't know where to. I'm thinking about where will I put it. Well, I put it before Jordan, but I don't put it before Ali.
Okay, so because like you said, this is a lot, and everything, he was down and out. I mean,
completely. He lost endorsements.
Everybody,
even when
him.
Mike left, he still had shoes coming out. He didn't lose not one endorsement.
So can I say this then? And I'm just being the devil's advocate. Can we say the fact that when you're down and out like that, you don't have endorsements, that can drive you to play well?
Yes.
But if your father...
But not just endorsements, just...
just everything.
Everybody
right.
giving up on you. It's over. And
right.
I'm the greatest. Like, I'm that dude.
And it's hard to come back from that. It is.
Yeah.
But
especially in a one-person sport.
Right. But then, look, hold on. Then Jordan comes back. Like I said, Jordan goes through all that. He loses his father. You got to remember, his first game back when he played Indiana in 95, remember, it took Jordan, he flew the private jet.
Yeah.
He got there. It took him an hour just to get off the jet because he was contemplating on, can I do this? So it was a lot to come back from
definitely.
that. And then he comes back. Okay, he lost. And like Ali lost his first, when he fought the first big battle, when he fought left-hander. You know what I'm talking about.
Frazier.
Yeah.
Frazier knocked him out. Okay. Tiger Woods, you see how he's struggling right now.
Yeah.
Jordan struggled. He struggled, but he didn't. He struggled for our terms.
For our terms of
still,
who Mike is.
He lost. It was kind of his fault.
Yeah,
but he came back and dominated and won. Ali came back and fought.
It's definitely not kind. It was his fault.
Yeah, it was his fault. You're right. But Ali came back and fought George Foreman, and he did his thing. Where do you rank this if Tiger comes back and win a major?
It would be hard to measure it against. I would put it above Jordan's comeback, and it would be closer to Ali's comeback, even though the circumstances are different. Why they fell off. I think the comparison would probably be in the same sport to Jack Nicklaus, who won the Masters at age 46, and Tiger will be doing something pretty rare because golfers either win majors before they turn 35 or after they turn 35. You don't really win multiple majors on both sides of 35.
Right.
So the last one he won, he was 33, 32, 33. So, and with him being 42 now, ask him to do something that has rarely been done. It's possible because it's Tiger, but it would be it would be at that level as far as with Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player winning multiple majors after turning 40.
I can agree with that. And that's one of the things I was speaking of last week is that Tiger still, even though he's coming back, Tiger still got time to beat the records that he was supposed to beat. And like what we say, he can play till he's 60. It's golf. It's not boxing.
Right.
You're not going to box till you're 50. It's not 60. It's not going to happen. I can't say 50 because George was definitely still knocking people out at 50.
Right. But, I mean, and then, like I said, we look at Ali's situation. He was stripped. To me, I look at Ali's situation more as of, like, he was stripped, but I'm saying the time he was off, it wasn't like he was sick or anything like that. Now, he gained some weight because he was sitting out. Anybody does. And to me, that's why, even though Jordan went to play baseball, for you to come back, man, you miss a year and a half.
18 months.
18 months. You come back, you still scoring over 20-something, and you get your team to the semifinals. You should have beaten Orlando. You were rusty. And then you come back the next year and you dominate and have the best record of all time before, you know, Golden State did it and lost in the championships. But anyway, I had to throw that in. But I'm just saying, it's tight, man. And I think the good thing about Tiger is you're starting to see. It's funny. I think the one person is. It's like, and I guess you can compare him to Ali. With Ali, people hated Ali at that time. A lot of people hated him because he went against the going into the armed services. But when he came back, they started to love him.
And I hate to get off topic. They, like you said, they hated him. Mm-hmm. They started loving him when he couldn't talk no more.
True, but that's true. Well, that's how it always is, though. I mean,
even with Martin Luther King, we just had his assassination date. What was his rating in '66? Yeah. But in 2000,
that's how it is. I mean, that's how it is. And it's funny because even with sports, it's a lot of players I hate watching. But now, at the end of LeBron's career, I can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But
I said a couple of weeks ago, I miss Kobe.
Right.
Like, think about it.
But look at Tiger, though. Tiger, people hated him. But now, if you think about it, right now, Tiger is like, everybody's starting to like him now. They want him back.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess, like I said, I could put him towards, I guess I can agree with you all, put him in the middle.
Well, you know why people want him back. I mean, there hasn't been that next guy yet.
It didn't happen. It was supposed to be Jordan Spieth for a minute, and
I don't even know what Jordan Spieth looks like. So, he was supposed to be marketed like Tiger, Rory McIlroy. He took over the video game,
right?
It's supposed to be him, and
it happens for a year or so. They win a few majors, and then are we even talking about Jordan Spieth in the
No.
Where is he ranked? In the Masters, he's not even like.
But that's the thing about golf, though. Golf, you can have that happen, because all it takes is a major. You're if you win two,
you're the
you
guy.
Can be considered great.
You're the guy.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I say, man, for Mike to come back and dominate the way he did, bro. People gonna say, yeah, has teammates, but he was the leader. He had to come back and be the leader. When you fight, when you're 1-on-1, yes, you're going against yourself, but you're still going against the course.
Jordan had to bring that back to the team.
To dominate the league, not just
yeah.
But I'm just saying, man. But I really think that, like I said, we're about to
your boy took
witness
2 years
greatness.
Off. You think he'll come back and be great?
Who?
LBJ.
If LBJ, no, I don't think so. Well, you know what? I don't know.
He still dominated.
That dude, yeah, especially this league. This league, you're right. All right, look, so there you have it. Like I said, I guess we definitely agree that he's in between Mike
but
and
under
Ali. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. We continue to wish Tiger Woods here success inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Clarendon, point guard for the Atlanta Dream. Kareem, and I listen to Mr. Controversy on the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge.
What it ain't, this your boy Sherm, host of Face the Music. Join me every Wednesday night for Power Hour, where we intersect the worlds of sports and music, and we do it the best way we can, which is on a Sherm beat. So if you're ready to come through, catch some realness, vibe to some dope sounds, tune in to Face the Music every Wednesday on the 3-Point Conversion station. Let's get it.
What's up? This is Anthony Hamilton, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
Yes, we are back inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Mr. Controversy here. The Intellectual.
Yes. You know it.
Back in the building. Like we said, it's a rainy Saturday. What are your plans this weekend, man? You chilling? I mean, you ain't got to say when you leaving the house. And, we don't, from the shy, we don't do that. But I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, man, like you said, it's a rainy day. Nothing really popping, really, today.
No, we might have some at the game
soccer
tonight.
game going tonight.
Yeah.
After that, I got a little birthday party to go to, but nothing major. It's a light weekend.
Shout out to Atlanta United, which we will be covering today. And once again, they're selling out and breaking records when it comes to soccer and crowd and everything like that. But, it's
a real crowd for soccer. Like, people don't understand. Like, they think it's a game. They think it's a real crowd for soccer.
I'll say this. When I first went, the first time I covered the game, I couldn't believe it. Like, that was the best sporting event ever I've been to. Like, witness. You'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to get into this NFL. And, of course, we had to bring in – he's been a stranger for months, I guess, and that's maybe my fault. But – our own, I can't say our own because I know he's with Bleacher Report, NFL analyst. But anyway, our cousin, Mr. Sean Thomason. What's going on, Sean?
Cousin, part of the family, huh? Yeah.
What up, cousin?
I can come in whenever I want and sleep on the couch, stuff like that.
Yeah, man, come in, man. Like I said, we since we're on terrestrial radio now, so we moved away from the fried bologna sandwiches. Now we're serving some good food and good drinks. So, but anyway,
fancy, wine and stuff like that. If you got that far, yeah.
Light work.
That's how we do it. But anyway, so Sean, man, it hasn't been light work in the NFL this offseason. There's been a lot going on, and I definitely want to start off, since we're here, with the Atlanta Falcons. Right now, you have a lot of fans that they're scratching their heads. They don't know what's going to happen with the Falcons. We saw 2 years ago, well, even 3 years ago, I'll go back 3 years ago, I guess I can say that, if we're counting this season coming up, when the Atlanta Falcons, when they had Kyle Shanahan. In the first year, everybody had big expectations, and they got in the playoffs, and they didn't do anything. People were upset. We need to let go of Shanahan. He's messing it up. But year two, it clicked, and the Falcons got to the Super Bowl. Well, he left to go to San Francisco, and last year you had Steve Sarkisian. He took over the offensive coordinator job, and he's, the first year the Falcons didn't do so hot after the Super Bowl. They got in the playoffs, but still they didn't even have a home game. But can we see the same thing that happened with Kyle Shanahan year two?
I think you absolutely can, and you sort of saw the seeds of that happening just at the end of 2017. Really the the root of the struggle was the disconnect between Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, and that was strange. I mean, we haven't seen that for a long time. That was that one. If everything else was going wrong with the Falcons, that was that one thing you could know and trust would always be there. And I just think there's some growing going on. I think that often with football we concentrate on the physical elements because that's obvious. Guys hitting each other, guys breaking tackles. What we forget about is it is an incredibly mental game, right? To master a playbook in 6 months or so between the start of OTAs in April and the beginning of the season is incredibly hard to do. And, they were almost there at the start of the season, but it just wasn't quite there yet. So then you started to see it at midseason. And now I think you get a second off season to do that and have that together and have the same group have that time to gel with the same offensive coordinator. I think you would see a step forward. And it's the time to do it. I'm not by any means calling Matt Ryan old yet, but he's not young either, right? You just don't know. Not every quarterback ages the same way that like Drew Brees and Tom Brady do. You just don't know how that's going to go. So you want to capitalize on these prime years that these years when he's still in his prime. And I think the Falcons certainly still have the offense to do that, and they'll be a contender in the NFC.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts on the Rams offseason of rebuilding?
It is a fun experiment, and I'm interested to see if it works out, because if it does, it'll change the way that teams look at salary cap building and really that roster blueprint. There's an expression, it's usually used for baseball. It's called flags fly forever, right? Meaning that banner you hang up, it sits there and it flies forever up in the rafters. Nobody cares how it got there, and nobody cares if your team sucked the next year. That banner's up there, right? And the Rams are basically doing the same thing in football, because in baseball you have to give up prospects often. In football right now, they're giving up a lot of high-end draft picks to accumulate these players. Whether it's Marcus Peters and Sammy Cooks now. There's Sue. That's just a lot of money up there, and then. You just aren't going to be able to keep all these guys going forward when they need to be paid again. It is going to be really incredibly tough, especially Peters 2 years from now. So, but the reason they're doing it is because they know that with Jared Goff, they're paying him the equivalent of a box of Oreo cookies for an NFL quarterback. They're just and he's on that rookie contract. They know they have about 2 years left before they have that anchor of a $30 million quarterback contract. They need to take advantage of that period, and they're sprinting to do that. And I think what you'll see is going forward, say in this draft, if 2 or 3 teams really hit on Mayfield and Darnold, okay, we have our guy. Now let's go all in for 3 or 4 years. I think that's what's going to keep taking place.
That's a good point. I had never thought about it that way. That's a very good point.
It is very interesting. And like I said, looking at their offseason, it's been they've been making a lot of moves, and by you saying that, it validates it. Just wonder how it's going to turn out on the field. And once again, if you're just tuning in, we're here live with Sean Tomlinson, Bleacher Report NFL analyst, talking NFL offseason. And the next question I have, Sean, is the New York Giants. They traded away JPP, and now it's a lot of discussion as far as who they're going to draft, what they're going to do in their draft, who they're looking for in the offseason as well, what direction. Where do you see them going, and how do you, view their offseason?
To me, that's the most fascinating spot of the draft, and that'll be the first big domino that determines what happens after that in the first 10 to 15 picks of that opening round, right? So I think we could safely assume that the Browns are going to take a quarterback. We can debate which quarterback, but a quarterback at number 1. But the Giants at number 2, I don't think that they were as bad in 2017 as their record indicates, right? They had just a mountain of injuries. The coaching situation was a disaster with the whole Eli Manning benching. So if we assume that the Giants can bounce back quick and maybe not be a title contender, but be good, then they're not going to be in a position at number 2 or even close to it again to take a quarterback. It's probably not going to happen for years. So I think part of the Giants want to take advantage of that, knowing that Eli Manning is 37 years old. But then again, if you trust you can get 2 or 3 more years out of Eli, and you've got a great pass rusher sitting there in Bradley Chubb, there's a reason why they traded away JPP, right? And knowing that they don't want to, they wanted that money off the books. So it's such an interesting decision. I think they're probably leaning towards Chubb there because that was sort of the second. That seems to me to be the second kind of chess move they have after trading away Jason Pierre-Paul. But really, and there's also the possibility of Barkley. It's difficult to turn down that kind of talent. So there are a number of ways they could go, and to me, that's the most fascinating early point of the draft.
I definitely agree with you there. We don't know where the Giants are going to go. With such a quarterback-heavy draft, do you think the quarterbacks are that good, and where do you see Lamar Jackson ending up?
Yeah, I guess that's I think the quarterbacks are good, but the teams are just so, and we see this every year, teams are so desperate for quarterback talent. At any point, you can look around, even at the backup quarterbacks in the league, supply-demand, right? There just aren't enough good quarterbacks to go around. So there will always be a bust, maybe even a couple busts, but teams have to take that risk because sitting around and just going around in free agency and being fine with, I don't know, the A.J. McCarrons of free agency, it just doesn't work. So I think what's going to happen is teams are going to be really, really aggressive trading up, and I think we're going to see 4 quarterbacks in the top 10, possibly even in the top 6. Watch that number 6 spot that's currently held by the Colts. I think that's a trade hot spot. Maybe seeing the Bills jump up there. Once if whichever of the top 4 quarterbacks sneaks out of the top 5. They'll lunge after it. Jackson is, a really, really fascinating case as well. I mean, I'm kind of almost bothered by all this talk about turning him into a wide receiver. It's very bizarre. People want to make the Terrell Pryor comparison. Terrell Pryor was given multiple chances to fail as a quarterback, and then in his late 20s, he finally made the position switch. He had one great year with the Browns, and then he was hurt last year, and now who knows? But the point is, he was given, with the Raiders and with the Browns, he was given opportunities to prove that he couldn't do it. And when you watch Jackson's college tape, yes, there are overall some accuracy problems, but he makes some really difficult deep throws and throws into tight windows. And I think that any inaccuracies can be compensated for with his incredible athletic ability. We're talking about a guy who has scored 51 total touchdowns, passing and rushing. So I think he's a really talented athlete, and the NFL will always find a way to use a really talented athlete.
Thank you for saying that, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
Thank you for saying that. But no, you're right, and we definitely, of course, as you see, we agree. So there you have it. Our cousin, Mr. Sean Tomlinson, NFL analyst for Bleacher Report. You can also follow him on Twitter at Sean, Seang Tomlinson. The G stands for good talk, I guess. What does G stand for? You change it up every time you call in.
Good times.
Good times? Okay.
Cutting Sean.
Right. All right, man. Appreciate you, sir, for coming on. And, of course, we're going to keep you close by because, it's about to get into that time, the draft and everything else. So you have a great and wonderful day, and thank you once again.
You too. Thanks so much, guys.
No problem. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with what's on my mind or our mind.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mike Patton, a.k.a. The General. And on my Saturday mornings, I got my feet kicked up, chilling, listening to my boys, The Intellectual and Mr. Controversy, ripping in the lounge.
Have you been looking for a radio station that gives you sports?
I don't believe it! Oh, it's a touchdown!
Entertainment?
Are you not entertained?
And other special interest talk shows?
Well, isn't that special?
All on one app?
Yo, that's dope. What app is that?
It's the Real 1100 AM app for WWE. Grab it for free in your Google Play or Apple App Store today.
Homeowners, in today's world, no neighborhood is immune from burglaries. Get a state-of-the-art monitored home security system for Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, and get peace of mind today. Call right now, 1-888-213-2244, 1-888-213-2244. Local permit fees may be required. License number CAACO 6320, KY City of Louisville 483, and FLEC 1300347. Call for additional numbers. Call now, 1-888-213-2244.
Hey, what's going on, sports fans? It's your boy Damian Adams from The Real Deal with Damian Adams. Now, you can catch my show on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time here on the 3-Point Conversion Station. But for right now, I'm listening to the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge with my man, Mr. Controversy. Always keeping it real, always keeping it raw. I can't miss out on this on my Saturday mornings, so keep it locked to the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge.
Yes, we are back inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Mr. Controversy here with The Intellectual.
Yeah.
Having a good time on a Saturday morning. Bobbing our heads to the music. While others in here getting jiggy with it. You can't see it, but trust me when I say it.
It's happening.
Look, this next segment, What's on Our Mind, is brought to you by Sucker Free Life, LLC. Make sure you live your truth for the world to see, because everyone can be sucker free. Purchase your apparel today exclusively at facebook.com/Sucker Free Life, LLC. So, like I said, this is the segment What's on Our Mind, and this is that segment where we come in and we talk about, this is your first time listening, we talk about what's going on, whether it's the week or anything that's bothering us. Man, we don't vent. We let stuff off our chest, and just listen. Just let me holler at you for a second. Here we go. So this is what's on my mind. And I'm speaking from the heart here. And I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even write nothing down. I mean, I got my topic. I have my topic, and this is fanhood and fandom. Fandomony, whatever you want to call it. But being a fan, you have a lot of fans, with sports teams, and you have different type of fans. You have great fans, you have fanatics, you have the low-key fans, you have maniacs. I probably fit in maniacs, when it comes to fandom, especially the Chicago Bears. You all know I'm a big Bears fan, and I'm talking about the type of fan where I have to do a ritual every Sunday morning, whether it's cold, rain, and snowing. I'm out there with no coat, doing my ritual, yelling, having the neighbors look at me like, what's wrong with him? I think they've gotten used to me now. But either or, I'm that guy watching the game. I'm going to throw stuff. It's like a whirlwind. I'm going to get happy. I'm going to be upset, frustrated, mad. And if you're just the average fan, you will look at me and say, you're taking it too seriously. It might be true. But sometimes I wonder if I was just that fan, just watch the game, and when the team scored, I just clap. Or pump a fist and that's it. When they're playing bad, I say, you know what, I'm through with them. What type of fan is that? But that might be your cup of tea. But I think the beauty of sports is being intertwined with your team, you know, being connected to where, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I've shed tears as a grown man. Happy, tears of joy, tears of sadness. I've been all of that. But I think, like I said, that's the beauty of it because you connect with that team, man. When I'm on the road, I wear a jersey every Sunday. And every Friday, the Friday of that Sunday, you know, I'm wearing my jersey. If we out of town, if we're on the road, I'm wearing the white jersey, the road jersey. If we're at home, I'm wearing a home jersey. If I'm mad at the team, if I'm real mad, if they piss me off, I might wear a Chicago Bears shirt. You know, but that's just the way it is. And I think, and I hear a lot of people say, man, they're not paying you. They're not. I understand that. But even through the pain, it brings me joy to be that fan. You know what I'm saying? To be connected with that team. And I, you know, again, a lot of people get on me and other fans for being like that. But I just can't see how the average fan, like, real quick, I have, like, my barb, I talk about him, Dwayne Chambers. Dwayne would never get upset because his team's always winners. And that's because he always joined the winning team throughout the middle of the season, end of the season, he's switching. That's what he's doing. But me, I got to ride with my team. I get talked about. My team has been crappy for the last 9-10 years, but I still ride with them. You know, it's to the point where when I wake, if we had a good game, we win, I sleep great. I have a good sleep that night. If we lose, I can't watch the four-letter network until Thursday. I can't watch any highlights. I'm not trying to watch anything. But again, that's my team. That's my connection. And that's what a fan is. That's what's on my mind.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. You know, we fans of the same team, so we went through it. But what was funny is how you talked about your barber. I hear about you, Dwayne. I hear about you.
That joker.
Bandwagon. I hear you jumping.
He ain't a bandwagon. Is like I'm gonna jump on a bandwagon.
Right. No, he just ride with whoever winning. I'm just, hey, you winning this year?
He'll have a hat.
That's where we at.
I'm telling you, Dwayne. He'll have a hat. I hope he's recording this, but he'll have a hat for every team or banner. If Giants are 8-0,
he ride with him. That's what it is this year.
We should get a stop it. But then, if they lose and New England is 9-0,
I'm riding with New England.
Then next week you see him. I'm a New England fan.
Yeah, that ain't even bandwagon, like you said.
That's straight.
Ain't even bandwagon. I'm riding with the winner. Right. I'm riding with the winner. That's it. I'm riding with the winner.
He said I'm not a loser.
I'm not a loser. I'm riding with the winner.
Shout out to the way.
Middle of the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Whoever winning, I'm riding with them.
Yep. Go ahead, man.
What's on my mind, man? What's on my mind today is thinking about these Golden State Warriors. For the last, 3-4 years, it's just been crazy. Warriors this, Warriors that. They winning here. They winning the most games in the regular season. They shutting teams out. They setting records. They doing this. Well, this year we seen a different side of the Golden State Warriors. We see Houston winning a whole lot of games, playing offense. They actually got per the numbers, their defense is really good too, which was something we don't expect from a Mike D'Antonio coach team. They just lost by 20 the other day don't quote me right now, but they lost by 20 to somebody that they probably shouldn't.
Pacers.
To the Pacers. Lost by 20 to the Pacers, and they got swept by an Eastern Conference team for the first time since Steve Kerr started coaching them, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I understand that Curry is hurt, but you still got Clay, KD, Dre. You still got your whole team other than Curry. So, and what I mean by that is I'm not going to say you not going to lose games, but to be blown out the way they're being blown out, and KD's usage rate in the last two games is ridiculous. He's not deferring to his teammates. He's not allowing them to be that. And then there's also, I think Kerr said that they weren't playing good, and then KD came and said that they were playing good and something with their strategy. So it's like it's headbutting. So I'm trying to understand what's really going on with Golden State. Curry is going to come back, I'm sure. I think they say he's going to miss the first round. I mean, the first round, we're not really worried about Golden State in the first round. We shouldn't be. However, the way that they're playing, maybe we should be. As of right now, they would be playing either the Pelicans or OKC. I think OKC. It's OKC and Denver. No, Minnesota and Denver is tied for 8th place. So that's who would be. That's who would be playing Houston. So Golden State right now would be looking to play Oklahoma City. So if Golden State played Oklahoma City in the first round without Steph Curry, Golden State might not make it out the first round. That would really be an issue. And what is that going to do for their team? Now does KD look, because he's signing, 1-year deals? Does KD look to go somewhere else because he don't know what's going to happen? And then if OKC gets past them, because what people fail to realize is OKC they've been playing so-so this year, but they have a winning record against all the top seeds in the West. They're not going to play the Clippers, the Lakers, Sacramento. They're not going to play none of them. Only teams they're going to play once they start rolling is Golden State, Houston, Portland. If they play against them, they got a winning record. So what team are we going to see? So what's on my mind is what's going on with the Golden State Warriors and where all they bandwagon fans at? Because when they was winning, everybody was talking about how Golden State this, Golden State that. Now they going through their little issues, and you don't see it nowhere.
Well, Dwayne jumped off that bandwagon. I'm just playing. He's only like that with football. I'm just kidding. But no, it's funny you say that because I was at when the Warriors came in. Check out the 3-point conversion. We covering them. We doing all of this. But I was covering, and I was covering the game, the Atlanta Hawks against the Warriors. And Steve Kerr came out and said that he felt the team didn't play that well. Mm-hmm. They got outplayed. And when they asked Durant, and someone mentioned that to Durant, and said, well, your coach said you all got outplayed today. Durant said, really? He said that? Oh, well, I don't really think that.
See, my thing, too, is what's up with this Durant? And I heard Barkley talk about it, say he's become a big pain in the butt, and, like, he's trying. And this is what I was saying. We talked about it when Cousins, waited on him after the reporters, like, dude, are you really this dude that you're trying to be? KD, if you came into the league acting like you were from DMV, doing this, I'm about this life type joint, then yeah, we'll ride with it. That's not how you came in. You won a championship, and now you're this, like, against the grain type dude. We can't believe that, man.
And that's the thing. It's like we've never seen KD be the leader of a team like that without having someone else there. So now you see the pressure. Yeah. It's different now. Yeah. He's handling it differently.
His usage rate is ridiculous these last two games.
So and he's not passing. And
right.
Everybody can't be a leader. It might take him some time to get used to that, but
I don't know. I do not think they want to see OKC in that first round without Steph Curry.
They don't. Who won the last game they played? The OKC beat them?
I can't even. I don't even know. I'm gonna try.
I think they lost.
The Warriors won the last one.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I remember watching. So okay. All right, so that's what's on our mind. That's how we do it. We tell the truth and shame the devil.
Hey.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with our Stop It moments. Keep it locked.
You are tuned into WWE Lakeville, AM 1100.
The opinions expressed during the sponsored programs on this station are strictly those of the program hosts, guests, and callers and are not necessarily those of Beasley Broadcast Group, this station, its staff, other advertisers, or agencies.
It'll be home to 942 bursts of laughter, a 16-pound blackened turkey dinner, and the loudest burp on record. It will see its fair share of broken windows, broken bones, and broken hearts. But first, you have to find it. Start your home search at Zillow.com or on our family of apps. You can view millions of photos, browse historical pricing data, and even sign up for alerts when new homes hit the market. Zillow. Find your way home.
Stuck in a high-dollar, low-gig family plan? Right now, switch to Boost Mobile's best family plan and get 4 lines for just $25 per line, each with unlimited gigs. Plus, get up to 4 free phones. Boost makes it easy to switch. Switching makes it easy to save.
This is The Real 1100 AM. More sports, more music, more things that matter. Giving you more of The Real. The Real.
What's going on, world? This your boy Vincent J, aka the Fantasy Guru. And do you know what time it is? It's time for the Stop It segment, right here on the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge.
No mercy. Don't let up on him. Go hard on him, Mr. Controversy. Hit him with the stop it button.
Yo.
All right, we are back inside a 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Mr. Controversy here with my man D Intellectual. And we definitely want to shout out to everyone who is listening, who is following us, whether it's on Facebook Live, on the 3-Point Conversion page. You can check that out on Facebook Live if you want. Also, who's listening live on 1100 AM radio and all the apps, iHeart, iTunes. We definitely appreciate you, man. Your support, I promise you, your support is recognized. And I also want to give a special shout out to someone who's in a barber chair right now. My man, a little man named Iman. What's going on, Iman? Appreciate you for listening, sir. He used to go to Hawk the Barber, but his mom found Dwayne, and ever since then, he's been going there. And shout out to his mother, Ebony, beautiful black woman. That's what that means. But shout out to Ebony and Iman. Appreciate you all for listening and everyone else. All right, it is time for the most infamous, the most famous Stop It segment. Let's get it. So you D, what you got, man?
Oh, stop it. I need to give my stop it to Clyde Drexler this week. So he's on the show, and of course they were talking about what's always being talked about, the LBJ and the MJ comparisons. He came through and said, well, I played against MJ. But what I can say is that LBJ took a bunch of no names to the finals. Trying to insinuate, like he tried to do it indirectly without saying it, that LeBron was better than MJ. You know what I mean? Get him a stop it for me, please. The reason I say that, man, is because low key I've always seen Clyde kind of a hater on Mike, like, and I've seen him doing it without doing it. You know what I mean? Right. Without actually saying this or saying that. Just every move you make or what's been going on. Man, you saw the dude in the finals and he killed you. He killed you. He hit the record for the threes. He shrugged on you. You don't want no problems, man. You saying you played against him, but LeBron took no names to the finals. When you met him in the finals, what happened? You happened to win one when he went and retired for baseball. Get out of here, Clyde, man. You
Stop it. Right. Yo, you know what? You're right, man. 'Cause I think, and Clyde, my dude.
But the whole time he played, he was always second or third to MJ.
And he couldn't get. He won his championship in '90.
Why would he give somebody like MJ that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing against LeBron. I'd rather give it to him than somebody that destroyed me in a final.
So basically, be expecting Michael Jordan on Twitter to call Clyde Drexler to play 1-on-1 coming up.
And Mike would. Mike could do that.
He's not contacting him on Twitter.
He's gonna
fly
call
to
him. Hey, come on. And he's gonna pull right up on him like, let's go to this gym. Right now, ain't no working out. There's no let's do this, no warming up. Let's do it right now.
We know that Jordan wears his Carolina shorts at all times.
Under everything. He gonna pull them off. Them Jones gonna be this big. They gonna be up to his thighs, mid thighs. And he gonna tell Clyde, come on with it.
Let's go.
You know what Clyde gonna say? Well, I ain't in shape. Shape? Come on, man. I just got through smoking a cigar.
Let's go. Hey, you're right, bro. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. So it's funny you use that for your stop it, because my stop it moment was another quote that was a jab, but he was reaching. So that's who they played, the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
And, Cleveland won. And John Wall came back. He did well. I think he had like 28 points, 14 assists, but they had his lead. They couldn't sustain it, and they lost.
It was up 15.
Up 15, right. So after the game, they were questioning him, and they were asking him as far as, what happened and everything and why. And John Wall said, I couldn't, I was trying to do the same things as LeBron. I was trying to get to the hole and everything, but I don't get the calls like LeBron. Stop it. Bruh. First of all, you're not on his level. Your team don't even like you. And you going to say it like, he didn't say it like, they didn't ask him a direct question. He was like, no, I don't. No, he was trying to be, I don't get, like he's supposed to get it.
So I think what he shouldn't have said was LeBron. He should have just said superstar calls or something like that. He should have went with that. But he is a superstar. He should be getting some calls.
He's not a superstar. He's a star. He's not a superstar.
He's a continuous all-star. And let's say you don't want to say a superstar, but he probably would be an all-star in the West.
Stop it. You got Westbrook, Curry. Who else you got?
Exactly.
Damian Lillard. No, D. Lillard.
Okay.
You putting him over Dame Dollar? Thank you. You're not putting him over Dame Dollar.
Okay, that's 3.
Who else we got in the West, G?
Chris Paul.
Come on, bro. You putting him over all of them?
But okay, when you get done, now where you go? So he's top 6, 7 in the league.
No,
still.
right. But after that, if you said in the West, after that he's sitting in the stands watching the game. He's not in the All-Star game in the West. So my point is, I don't think he's a superstar. I think in the East, I think he's good. I don't think he's reached that superstar status yet.
I don't know. Last year he put up numbers.
He did.
He was doing his thing
but you know
last
what?
year, dog.
This is the thing. This is the difference, and it's funny you bring that up because I was thinking about this, and I know we have to go. But quickly, I was just thinking about this, D. Superstar, when you look at his numbers, he had 28 points, 14 assists, like 6 rebounds. Dominated as far as stats, but couldn't help his team win. You have players that know how to dominate, but yet still help a team win. You got a lot of players. Russ used to be like that, where he would get stats, but no results. And that's why I'm saying I don't think Wall's a superstar yet, because until he's able to get results, that's why I say that.
I understand that, but I agree with some of his gripe, is some of them calls, man.
No, I agree with that.
And one of the examples I'm going to give is that I saw LeBron literally push off, I think it was it CJ Miles or somebody almost had to grab his arm to not fall. And they called a foul against the other person.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, I get LeBron is LeBron. He's dominated. But, man, we used to talk about it with D Rose back in the day, even his MVP year. He'd go to the hole and not get no love.
But that was before, after his MVP year, he got it.
He still didn't.
I don't know, but
when he got injured earlier this year against Cleveland, that's the first thing came out of his mouth. I go to the hole and I can't get a call.
What he need to get a stopper for that because you can't when you've missed 500 games.
I don't agree with that, man. If you're getting fouled, you're getting fouled, man.
Yeah, whatever. But that's the NBA though.
It's superstar calls, and that's what John Wall said.
But don't say LeBron because you're not a superstar.
Right, I agree with that. He should have said LeBron.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Let me break down to y'all what's so dope about the three-point conversion. First of all, everybody is a fan of the game first. Second of all, everybody is a student of the game second. And third of all, we're the average sports fan just like everybody else. We're not coming in here, walking with our nose tipped high, acting snooty, acting brand new. This is a grassroots organization. Bar none. The three-point conversion, where fans' opinions matter. Be sure to visit the website www.the3pointconversion.com. Get your fix, get your articles, multimedia, and everything else that you, as a sports fan, need. So again, the3pointconversion.com. It's where it's at, man, where fans' opinions matter.
Radio.
Tune in now. You can tune into this radio station on any smartphone or tablet.
iPhone,
Android,
BlackBerry,
Nokia,
Samsung,
Windows phones,
or whatever you have. Download the free TuneIn app from your phone or tablet's app store.
Tune in with music, sports, news, and comedy
from over 70,000 radio stations around the world, including this Beasley Broadcast Group station. Check it out at TuneIn.com
or your app store.
Yes. 3-point conversion sports lounge. Mr. Controversy here with the intellectual. In a nice little groove right now with the music.
Definitely be vibing.
We could do what's on my mind with this. Boy, I kill this all day. Hey. I talk for 4 or 5 hours this week. Killing it.
Grooving.
Yeah, man. So before we get into battlegrounds, you know, you were talking about these calls, man, and I agree with you as far as you say that that superstars shouldn't get calls. I'm not just. I mean, everybody should get the calls, but that's just how the world is, man. You know how it is. If you're doing well at a business or a job or whatever, you get perks.
So.
And you a Chicago Bulls fan, so we saw Mike get him. We defended Mike all those years, man.
So, Mike gone. Mike gone.
All right, so anyway, it is time for Battlegrounds. Listen, if you're listening or watching, I need your votes. I need your votes. Please text me, go on Facebook Live, DM me, message me. We need your votes. So we got to bring our contestants. This is the semifinals. And we have, first off, Mr. Damian Adams. What's going on, Damian?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? You know, just another Saturday morning listening to Mr. Controversy and The Intellectual, like I always do.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Glad you're here because we also have Ben Sutter, better known as BS3. What's going on, Ben?
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be on. Glad to be in the semifinals. Ready to get this thing cracking.
All right. So look, this match up, everybody, whoever wins this is going to the finals. And remember, we're doing, the winner of it all gets a $50 gift card plus a shirt, the 3-point conversion shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And also you will have to go against last year's champ, it was last year. And that was Mr. Kyle Clinton Nail. So to be the undisputed champ
last week.
Yeah, right. So, all right, and if this is your first time listening, this is how it goes. So we have 3 rounds. We have the 2 contestants. So each round, I'm going to ask one question. Both contestants have a chance to answer that question. And when I ask a question, whoever goes first gets 30 seconds to come up with their answer. And after the 30 seconds, if they need all 30 seconds, then they go in. They get 2 minutes to argue their answer, give their answer, and argue their points. After that contestant goes and is finished, then the next contestant automatically comes in because he or she had the time to wait. And then they get 2 minutes to argue and give their points on their answer. Then the next round of flip-flops and, so on. So 3 rounds. We need your vote, and it's whoever wins. So, of course, vote. You can vote each round who you thought won that round, but at the end, I need your vote. So if you're on Facebook Live, you're listening at the barbershop, you're listening at home, find a way to get in touch with me or D Intellectual and let us know who you think won. All right? And you can play along as well. All right. So, fellas, pick a number between 1 and 57.
14.
All right, D?
28.
All right, D, you got it. It was 56.
This thing's about 57, 1 through 57.
Hey, it's the playoffs. It threw him up. Look, it was quiet, threw him up.
Everybody was like, what, 57? Wait, what?
It's the playoffs, man. You just never know what's coming up.
So that's a weird number.
Right. So, all right. So, D, it's up to you. You going to go first or you going to let BS3 go?
I'm going to let Ben go first.
All right. Let's cue this music. Let's get it going. Time for Battlegrounds, people. Who all know sports. All right. So, first question. Name the best NFL running back tandem since 1990, not named Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen, and or Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. I'm going to ask that question once again. Name the best NFL running back tandem since 1990, not named Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen, and Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. Ben, you have 30 seconds to come up with your answer.
All right, I'm ready.
Whoa, okay. It's playoffs.
About it.
All right. Let's go now.
All right, so I'm going with Warwick Dunn and Mike Allstott. If you remember those 2 running backs that they were tearing it up with the Buccaneers back in the day, helped them win a Super Bowl. Nobody could tackle Mike Allstott. Warwick Dunn was agile. He was able to get out to the side. He was able to juke people. They were very, very dominant, and they were, I would say, one of the best running back tandems ever. It was a bruiser and the speed guy, and that's what you need right there. That's what helps you win. That's what helps you keep the defense honest. And these 2 guys were some of the best running backs, probably in the Buccaneers history for sure, but one of the best tandems ever.
All right. D, you up next. Damian, let's go now.
Okay, that was a very good duo right there. I definitely like that one. And I'm going to go with a duo who was good together for a short period of time. But when they were together on the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm talking about Fred Taylor and James Stewart. Now, they didn't have the numbers of Warwick Dunn and Mike Allstott, but these 2 guys were both versatile. So with Mike Allstott, you just had the power guy who gets you, those touchdowns at the end of the end zone. Warwick Dunn was the guy who did it all. With these 2 guys, you had guys who catch out the backfield and guys who can also run first, second, and third down, block, do it all. And these two guys were two guys that carried the offense. So I think that Fred Taylor and James Stewart for Jacksonville were some of the most underrated duo probably that you haven't remembered in a while. So I'm going to go with Fred Taylor and James Stewart from Jacksonville as my best combo.
All right, they put him out the wazoo. That's how we doing it. That's first round. Second round. Damien, you up first. Ben, you go right after him. All right, here's the question. Name the best player rivalry since 1990 in any sport. Not named Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. Or you can't use them at all, Manning or Brady. So again, name the best player rivalry since 1990 in any sport. Not named Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. Damien, you have 30 seconds to come up with your answer. Let's see, man. This is the playoffs. We're asking questions like that. We have to make them think. If you think you can do this, please let me know. We'll put you on next season. I got you. We'll see if you know for real.
While they're coming up with their answer, how satisfying was it for Manning to beat Brady in like his last season? Like they played each other in the AFC Championship last time. Manning got him, and he's like, he can just walk away now.
Ride off on a horse in the sunset.
Yep. All right, you got 10 seconds.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's go now.
So I'm going to go with basketball for the player rivalry. And this one might surprise some people because they might not think this guy has a rival. But I'm going to go with LeBron James versus Paul Pierce. Now, a lot of people are like, man, how you going to have those two guys as a rivalry? But when you think about LeBron James pre-going to Miami, the reason he joined Miami and the reason that the league was so shook up by that, which led to Kevin Durant joining the Warriors and all these other things, is that he couldn't get past Paul Pierce and the Celtics. And if you remember that series, his last series in Cleveland before he went to Miami, it was Paul Pierce that gave LeBron James the blues in that series, and we saw LeBron James be so defeated. And he had to come back with Miami and had some of his best games against Paul Pierce and those same Celtics. Remember Game 6 in the 2012 season in the Eastern Conference Finals or semifinals where he had 45, 15, and like 10 assists. It was because of Paul Pierce pushing LeBron James to that level that got him there. And Paul Pierce, one of the reasons that he's mentioned as one of the great Celtics is that he was able to push LeBron James in that way and get to NBA championships by beating LeBron and those Cavaliers in his earlier days. And I think that rivalry is really what pushed LeBron to where he is today, because he was the one person who you could say even gave LeBron that one-on-one type rivalry that he has. So I'm going to go with LeBron James and Paul Pierce as my best player rivalry, of course, outside of Manning and Brady.
All right. B, you up next, or Ben, you up next. Let's go now.
All right, so I'm going to go with one of the probably one of the best final series as we've seen for a while. It's been 3 times. I'm going to go LeBron versus Steph. And the reason why I say that is because you got LeBron, who's guy came in from high school, has had the work. Then you got Steph on the flip side, who's his dad was in the NBA. He grew up around NBA players. He was kind of given this opportunity, and they're both different players. But you think about that rivalry, it is a true rivalry, and it happens. It's happened for the past 3 years, could possibly happen this year. I'm thinking it may. But these two guys, they're different players, they're different people, but they definitely compete to the highest level against each other every time they play. It's great basketball. And I love watching that in a 7-game series. There's nothing better when it comes to the NBA playoffs. Everything else doesn't even matter. It's Steph versus LeBron. They did it with the All-Star game. It's a true rivalry.
All right. That concludes round 2. The question should have been named the best LeBron rivalry in sport. But
you throw LeBron in there. Just,
right.
Hey.
Right. All right. This last round might decide the winner. Might be close. It's close. I think it's close.
It sounds close to me. It sounds very close.
So I need your votes, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all better come with this next one.
Right. Last question. Ben, you up first. Damon, you follow. Name the best winning play in any sport since 1990, not named the Music City Miracle or a play made by Michael Jordan or LeBron James. So I'm going to ask that question again. Name the best winning play in any sport since 1990, not named the Music City Miracle or any play made by Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Ben, you have 30 seconds to come up with your answer. Just trying to confuse them, man. This is the playoffs. We got to come with some hard questions.
Can't be quick and easy.
Nah, can't do that. You got to think. Got to come with it. But again, if you think you can do this, let me know.
If you're a sports connoisseur, you can do it.
A lot of people say they can do it and talk mess and then
Once
fail.
what's that time running on you can't figure it out.
Yep. Ben Sutter just said he could do it and failed the first time. I'm telling you. My bad.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Let's go now.
All right, so I'm going to go with the play that everybody should know. Aaron Rodgers, at the end of the game, throwing a Hail Mary out of this world. He basically threw it up in the air. Hopefully somebody was going to catch it. In a slew of players, Richard Rodgers ends up getting that catch. To me, that was flat out amazing, especially the amount of yardage. Excuse me, he had to throw the ball, number one. Number two, in a slew of players, and most of the time they're trying to knock the ball down. There's a mixture of players. And to me, that was one of the best plays, best walk-off play, best winning play right there. Hands down, in history, I would probably give it a top 10 as far as football. But it just shows how good of a player A-Rod is. It shows how good of a team that team was that year, even with the struggles they had. So I got to go with that play. Aaron Rodgers throwing the pass to Richard Rodgers, I believe was his name. It was an amazing play.
All right. Damian, you up next. Let's go now.
All right, so it hurts my heart to talk about this play. I am a Saints fan, so if I start to cry during this, you got to excuse me. But I'm talking about the Minneapolis Miracle, just happened this past year. You guys all remember it. Case Keenum threw the ball up to Stephon Diggs, and for some reason, which I still don't understand, Marcus Williams, our safety, ducked down as if he was ducking bullets, and Steph trying to make a tackle. And Stephon Diggs got to run to the end zone for what is really a miracle. That it definitely deserves that name. Like I said, as a Saints fan, definitely hurts my heart. I've never been so angry at a football game before, and and I can see from the other side as well. I can see Minnesota fans probably never being happier, after a football game before. That finish was just unbelievable. I had to go in the bathroom because I didn't want my girl to see me crying about a football game. It just was unreal that we lost the game in that way after making that great comeback. It was an awesome finish. So I have to go with the Minneapolis Miracle. Thanks for bringing up these painful memories, Mr. Controversy.
sorry you had to cry.
All right. I need your votes. This was an epic battle. Great answers from both.
Leading to the finals.
Man, I need your votes. Please. Let me know. Facebook Live. Calling you out, Derek Branch. What up, cousin? Arnold Glass, I see you. I need your votes.
Bring them votes in. Get in touch with either us so we can figure out who's going to the finals. We really need this from y'all.
Right. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and bring the contestants back quickly. Damian, man, appreciate you for coming on. Let us know where we can find you and follow you, sir.
Oh, thank you again for having me on. Thank you, Ben, for the great battle. Definitely was a good one. You can follow me on social media at The Real Deal WDA. That's The Real Deal, W as in whiskey, D as in Delta, A as in Alpha. And you can listen to The Real Deal with Damian Adams, which is under the 3-Point Conversion umbrella on the Spreaker radio station for the 3-Point Conversion station. Also, you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts. And if you don't have those podcast apps, subscribe on YouTube to The Real Deal with Damian Adams, okay? And my article's on the 3pointconversion.com, all right?
All right. And Ben, are you still there? I guess Ben dropped out.
Shout out to him, though.
Shout out to him. We had some technical difficulties, but he's good. He's got a man. Check out his show today at I think it's 2 Central Time, but he has a great show, man. He has some great guests on. So that was a good battle. So look, we gotta take a quick break, but that was a great battle.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
we need them votes, y'all. We need them votes.
We need the votes for real, and we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Marcus Banks to the Big Three of the Ghost Ballers. You listening to the Sports Lounge with my main man, Mr. Controversy.
Do you owe $10,000 or more on at least 2 federal student loans? Then you may qualify for new programs offered by the Department of Education. These programs can reduce your interest, lower your payments, and possibly qualify you for loan forgiveness. If you have $10,000 or more and at least 2 federal student loans and currently not in school, you may qualify for one of these programs. Call now to check your eligibility. Student loan advisors are standing by to help you determine if you qualify for these new programs. They can help you reduce your interest, lower your payment, and even forgive a portion of your student loan debt. Take control of your financial future. Make this free 5-minute free call now to Nationwide Student Loans and learn how you can reduce your student loan debt.
800-949-8708. 800-949-8708. 800-949-8708. 800-949-8708.
Sit back with me, the baseball antagonist. Pull up your favorite chair, grab a drink, and listen as Mr. Controversy helps us relax with his sports knowledge in the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge, right here on the 3-Point Conversion Station.
Yes, we are back inside the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Great battle, wasn't it, D?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting to see who wins, see what the fans think, and that's what it always boils down to, fans' opinions. That's why we are.
Yeah, yes,
3-Point
sir.
Conversion Sports Lounge.
So, thank you, Don Cornelius. That's what they joke to sound like, the deep voice. Man, make a mug jealous. Now I'm just playing. All right, so time to talk NBA, and let's dive into this Kyrie Irving situation. First off,
man,
big blow,
man.
So I want to know now: does this make the Cleveland Cavaliers the outright winners? And let me explain myself now to answer. The reason why I say that,
it's big, everything that they turned everything into.
Everything they had, they traded away Isaiah. They got draft picks. They still got the number 1 draft pick from the Celtics. But they traded away Isaiah. They got other players in. And with Isaiah getting traded, it was like, I was for naught. Celtics looking good. But for the short term, with Kyrie Irving being out for the playoffs, does this make the Cleveland Cavaliers smart?
I think it was a good move by them, but I don't think it validates or make Boston look any type of way, because I honestly don't think Boston was looking at this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think they more so was looking at winning next year, because even with them, and next year is actually going to be more of a question, because we would have thought that Kyrie and Gordon Hayward would have had to go through their growing pains this year. But now, they're going to kind of be on the clock next year as to, okay, Kyrie and Gordon been here, and you know what I mean. I don't see Kyrie going anywhere. I don't see, it's what his contract got, another year, maybe 2 years on it, something like that, because he signed it with Cleveland.
Yeah, about 2 years.
So I don't see him leaving. I mean, why would you? You're in a great situation. You're in Boston. I still think Boston got the best of it. Still.
Yeah, I don't know, man, because I say you look at Cleveland, they got all those young players, man. They got younger. They have that draft pick. You can.
Those players aren't doing anything for me.
It's early though. Right, but to me, Larry Nance, I think he's making a contribution. Clarkson is miss a hit, every now and then, but they're younger. They can score. Hood's been hurt. That's why you hadn't really seen that much. But if he's giving you 10, if both of them, Clarkson and Hood, they're giving you 10 plus points a game, that's a bonus, which they didn't really have coming off the bench. And then Nance is your energizer bunny, getting rebounds, hustle plays. They didn't have anybody. LeBron was doing that. So now you have somebody doing that. Plus they got that first-round pick. Then you got George Hill, which he ain't done it, but he could come big in the playoffs.
And still, their defense is bottom,
not as good.
5 in the league.
It's a lot to say that how much Clarkson and Nance will actually contribute, because those are two guys who have not played any significant basketball in the NBA.
Yep.
And Hood just made the playoffs for the first time last year.
Yeah.
So they got younger, but they are less experienced. So it's going to be even more on LeBron to carry this team. And I think in a way it would be more impressive than the other finals trips he's made with the Cavs, because of he has a whole new team in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Right.
And with that being said, LeBron has played a lot of minutes this year. A lot. And not for nothing, we take it for granted how great he's been in his 15th year. The playoffs coming up.
Yeah.
The playoffs coming up. It's grind time in the playoffs.
But that's why I think.
And he has not taken no time off. But he's playing almost 40 minutes a game.
But for the first two series, I think they can get away. Well, it depends on who they play. But I think
can they? They're fourth. They're playing Washington.
Pacers.
They're playing the Pacers. Victor Oladipo has shown me something this year.
No, he's been balling, but it's like you said, it's playoff time. When it comes to playoff, you still have J.R. Smith, who's familiar and experienced.
He need to drink some more Hennessy. And
yeah, he
get back
does.
to smoking squares.
He does.
I don't know. I think he stopped smoking Newports.
He might
drinking
need to.
Hennessy.
I mean,
he
I'm
needs
not.
to start back.
We're not condoning that. We're just saying for him to play better,
Yes,
he might need to.
He might need to.
Hear us out now. But I mean, even with Tristan not playing playoff time, Tristan is experienced to play. And what I'm saying is
the roster gonna get it's gonna be cut. So it's gonna be an 8-man rotation probably.
And 8, 9. I think Cleveland can go 10. And again, you all can call in 404-603-8770.
To Greg's point, I don't think they can go 10. I don't think that they can go 10. Like you would expect them to be able to go 10 because they have.
Who would you leave off? You're not going to leave off Hood. You're not leaving off Clarkson.
You're not expected to, because you expect them to show up. Who says they're going to show up?
Who says they're not? I feel you, but I'm just saying with somebody that if they can get
who
you
says
10,
they not? They haven't been there.
But if they
the
give
lights
you 10
come
points,
on, it changed the game.
But if they give you 10 points, Hood played though. Hood did
because you
pretty
also
well.
got to remember Calderon is playing a lot now, right? He's still playing a whole lot. So how deep you gonna go?
He'll get left off.
But
I don't think. I don't think
you know how much
Clarkson.
they paying him this year?
But I think with Clarkson's
and next year.
Yeah, I know, but still,
$18 million or $17 million.
Well, Calderon's gonna get left. They're not. I don't think they're gonna. They might. I can't.
He's
see them.
smart. He balling. LeBron said it the other day. He was talking about European players' IQ, their basketball IQ. Once they get on the court, they just ready.
I'm just wondering if they sit down Clarkson. You got somebody who could hit threes. And it's not that
it depends on if he's doing it.
Is he playing bad?
No, he's not. And it's not that he's playing bad, but is he playing up to the level where you need to be playing during the playoffs? Because I'm thinking they're going to leave out Hood more than they're going to leave out Clarkson.
I don't think they'll leave out Hood. Because Hood, you got somebody who can.
Clarkson plays
jumpers.
D.
Right. But Hood is that guy that can shoot them threes, and they need that. You know, I don't think they leave out Hood. I think Hood's been hurt. When Hood was playing, Hood's produced.
So tell me that 8.
I say the starting 5.
Who is the starting 5?
You want to go by who started last night?
Yeah, I guess.
Osman started last night or something. So we
Osman and Jeff Green started last night.
Right.
So
who you not? Who
you gonna keep? Yeah,
you
gonna keep Hood
and LeBron and Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, and then we'll throw in.
So now you got Clarkson, you got Calderon. Hold on, because it's.
I mean, Osman, but then okay. So let's say that's the starters. We named 5 right there. Who else?
You still got Tristan Thompson. You still got Kyle Korver. Now we 10 deep.
So that's what I said. And they might mix it up where some nights they might not play. That's what Cleveland always they did it last year. And then some nights we will play them. You know what I'm saying? It just depends at home. We got to call it real quick. Go ahead, sir. Oh, ma'am.
Yeah, how you doing today?
Hey, how's it going? What's going on, Mr. Vincent?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Raphael?
We good, sir. What you got?
Yeah, look like your co-host don't like LeBron. Look like he a LeBron James hater. That's what I'm hearing. I've been hearing it for the last 30 minutes, and it ain't so far-fetched that LeBron is not a better basketball player than Jordan. If you go by size, LeBron, 6'9"? About 245. What's Jordan both soaking wet? But I've been hearing your co-host blasting him in the roundabout way.
Yeah.
You from Chicago, ain't you, brother?
You better believe it.
Oh, okay. I now understand. I understand. No problem. But don't count the Cavaliers out, brother. While you blasting them, he's gonna get to the finals again. Remember that.
I just
and believe that. And if you want to talk off there and put some apples on it, we can do that too, Mr. Chicago.
Hey, we gotta. You know what? And I should be doing this, but y'all gotta check out Mr. Vincent's show. Mr. Vincent, I'm gonna let you get a shout out. Let everybody know when your show is, sir.
It's 100 yards of football, man, every Saturday on 1570 WIGO, and we're doing some stuff with the Atlanta Voice, man. That's every Wednesday.
Okay, and the reason why I said that, and I appreciate the call, Mr. Vincent, I appreciate that. And the reason why is the fact that Mr. Vincent was the first guy that got me onto radio.
That's what's up. Thanks. Appreciate it.
But Mr. Vincent, he that's my guy. But like I said, I think, though, honestly, they might switch out. Depends on who's playing well this game or not. But the fact that they tend to do that when they didn't before. Remember, before, LeBron would get tired out because you only had 7 or 8 to play. Now, or 7. Now you have 10 that just a few minutes.
I'm saying win before, though, because this last year they was in the finals. I'm trying to say win. They're talking about the first half of the season?
Win. I'm talking about in the past, when they were in the finals, when they didn't have, when he only had 7 people. When they played Golden State, when he was tired, when he outplayed it, only had 7 people. 2 people off the bench. That was it. LeBron had to play 48 minutes, basically. Now
he's going to have to do that regardless.
But I'm saying now you have options where you can take him off for 2 to 3 minutes, 4 minutes maybe.
I think that's the only way you can win. I mean, you got the greatest player in the world. Why I said so he going to have to play 40, 42 minutes.
It depends on who you play. But we got to go. We got to take a quick break. We got to get into this baseball segment, but we will be right back.
There's a lot going on in the world, and your world is always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, the newest music. If it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country, and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
Okay, so where do more Americans turn first in the morning to start their day? Go on, tell them, Robin.
Good morning, America.
George.
Good morning, America.
Lara.
Good morning, America.
So, take it from Robin.
Put some good in your morning.
With ABC's Good Morning America.
From fire protection and first aid supplies to facility services and uniforms, Cintas helps businesses open their doors with confidence. Learn more at Cintas.com. Cintas, ready for the workday.
What's up? This is Justin Gibbons, defensive back, Montreal Alouettes, and I'm just kicking back listening to that three-point conversion radio with my boy, Mr. Controversy.
Yes, we are back inside the three-point conversion sports lounge. Electrifying show today.
Been very good. It's been a very good show. Y'all heard the caller. It was exciting.
He called you out, man. He called you out, bro. So, hey, man, we got to get into this Major League Baseball, man.
It still seems like, you know how the first 2 weeks are in baseball? It just don't. I don't want to say it don't grab you, but you be like, okay. It's like when a player goes 2 for 5 in the first week. You're like, okay, it's batting average 300.
Like, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it don't matter, but with the Atlanta Braves, let's talk about the Atlanta Braves. With the Atlanta Braves.
They surprising folks.
I mean, they surprising folks, man. And the way they're playing, you know, and I mean, like you said, it's early. Should we take this seriously or what? I mean, I think they're leading in runs in the major leagues right now so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's been the most impressive thing is the fact that what is their record is. I think they're 5-2. They won last night. I had it down before, but I know they're 6-2.
What team?
Braves.
They are 5-2.
5-2. I'm sorry, 5-2. They're 5-2.
Whoa, who would have expected it? Even just 5-2.
Yeah, just right now. And like I said, they're playing well. They're scoring runs. Like, do you think? Should we just say, let's just wait? It's 500 games left. Should we just?
It's definitely 722 games left. And
right. Should we just let it
in the same division as Washington, and Washington expected.
But they beat Washington though.
Right. I mean, yeah, they did. And Washington is expected to run away with this division. Right?
Yeah.
But you also got to look at the Mets. They're 5-1.
Yeah, Mets look good as well, man. They Cespedes is going off, you know, and of course I want you to say real quick, why won't the Mets make it? You think why you don't believe in the Mets?
Because David Wright back gonna give out. Every year. The last 3 years, maybe 4. What happened?
We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil on this show today. And every year he goes out. He'll
be batting 300, smashing home runs,
70
RBIs, 40 doubles, and then his back go out.
And then he out for the rest of the season.
Out for the rest of the season. Like, you can't believe in the Mets as much as you want to. Even the year Cespedes was there, right?
Yep. No,
you're
right. You're right. No.
What do you do?
You're right. No, you're right.
And you want David Wright to do that and be that because he has the potential. He's been there for a minute and he put up numbers. But man, his back gonna give out.
It just had us a trend. Now let's talk about this player that everybody was. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted him, but I don't think D wanted him. But
I didn't.
I did. But this guy plays for the Los Angeles Angels. He's a DH and a starting pitcher, and his name is Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. So, Mr. Ohtani, this guy's hit 3 home runs in 3 nights. He's hit a home run each night.
And he hit it against Corey Kluber
It don't matter, bro.
No, I'm saying. Corey Kluber is a
okay.
ace. He won the Cy Young.
Right. So he's
it's not
facing,
like he's
right.
facing a reliever that's
right.
on the he facing. So
pitchers.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. 3 home runs in 3 nights. I don't care. First off, for a pitcher,
and he plays DH he's the DH, but he's a starting.
Bryce Harper hit three home runs in 3 games. Wasn't it 4 in 3 games or something like that?
Yeah.
Like that's numbers. I don't care. That's impressive. I don't care who wasn't in third. If to be a pitcher doing it. And and then he won his first start.
Yeah, he won his first start. Yep. He's batting 385 right now. I think 385. He was 429.
Has he started again yet?
No, it's coming up soon. It's about to
come up. So he won his first start and he got 3 home runs. And he's batting almost 400.
So, if this trend keeps going, will this? Let's say this.
MVP, Cy Young, and Rookie of the Year.
let's say this. Let's say if he wins. Let's say if he wins as a pitcher. Say 15. He goes. We'll say if he goes 14-8.
You gotta give me 15 games.
No, but look, hear me out though. But no,
games.
I'm saying if he wins 14 games, he goes 14-8, 14-9, whatever, 14 games. He bats .298 with 35 plus home runs. Would this be the best, greatest rookie season ever?
Yes.
Go ahead.
He doesn't even have to hit 35. He can hit 20.
Yes, right. And that's what I was thinking when he said 35. If you pitch and you won 14, 15 games and you batting 300 with 20 home runs,
that's Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Period. And Rookie of the Year and MVP.
And then
now let's not let him really start pitching and getting into his form and win 20 plus games.
And look who he's playing against. I mean, playing with. Playing against the best player.
He's playing the best player in baseball.
It's not fair.
Wow.
I told you.
Where is he batting?
He's batting like 8th. It's like 8th. He's batting 8th. I told you we should. I know we're not gonna make it, but never mind. I'm just But this dude is doing his thing, man. This dude is.
I just don't buy into the.
What to buy? You ain't got to buy. It's been given to you.
Not necessarily him. So how many times do we, not just a Japanese player, but a player that played in that league, come over here? They're paid like this. This happens, and then what happens when they get here?
True.
That was the only thing that I was worried about. If he pulls, if he does it, man, great. I love it. Appreciate it. Yeah, we should have got him.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Don't get mad at me for this because I'm just being real. Is Ichiro Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's again, you're
talking about pitchers.
I'm just saying overall, Ichiro is a one in the.
Yeah. Right. True.
Like it happens sometimes.
Because remember Hideki Anomo
exactly.
When he came in, everybody was like, "Oh, this dude
and then
is a beast."
Matsui that went to the Yankees, he had a good 3, maybe 4, right? But after that, we're still getting benefits of you, Darvish. You know, we had a first baseman. What was the first baseman we had?
We had what was his name?
He's supposed to have been a big bomber, home run.
Fukudome.
Yeah.
Fukudome. I don't even know where I thought.
Exactly. He went to the Yankees and he disappeared.
I honestly thought he was that was imagination. Like, I thought.
And that's what I'm saying.
I thought it was a dream.
That's why I didn't want, right. That's why I didn't want to, jump in like that, and then you pay him all this money, and then
that's true.
And then and then let's say this: you got to think about what happened to him. He barely got to the majors this year.
Yeah,
they almost sent Ohtani down.
Right,
because in the spring training,
he didn't do anything.
He was looking bad.
Man, all I gotta say is
he's putting up numbers now.
If he put up numbers, and he win 14 games. And hit 20 home runs.
But I think what's going to happen, and not for nothing, I hope he does. I hope he does succeed. Right. They're going to adjust to it. We're not just going to pitch to you like you're an 8th hitter now if you're hitting 3 home runs in 3 games. You know how you pitch to an 8th hitter, right?
Right.
You pitch to them in a certain type of way.
Well, but in the American League, though, it don't matter where you are. It just because some managers put you there just to.
Right, but I'm saying if he continue to do this, maybe they're gonna move him up and not let you get pitched to like an eighth hitter.
That is true, but maybe you leave him because Madden would do it. You leave him there, so that way now you can't really pitch around and you.
That's Madden though.
Yeah. But anyway, good segment, man. That's Ohtani is balling.
Yeah,
he's balling.
That's balling.
What's up. Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back.
Have you been looking for a radio station that gives you sports?
I don't believe it! It's a touchdown!
Entertainment?
Are you not entertained?
And other special interest talk shows?
Well, isn't that special?
All on one app?
Yo, that's dope. What app is that?
It's the real 1100 AM app for WWE. Grab it for free in your Google Play or Apple App Store today.
Would you like to win 4 free nights at a Choice Hotel in the Carolinas? Visit the 1100 AM station app and look for the Choice Hotels of the Carolinas for your chance to scratch and win.
What's up? This is Anthony Hamilton, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
Yes. You hear this music, you know what it means. But before you go, we got to give some shouts out. And I definitely want to start off by giving a big shout out to the big homie, God Almighty. Thank God for this platform, giving me this platform to talk my mess for you all to listen and make you all happy, sad, upset, want to give me the stop it button. I just thank God for that. Also, I want to thank my engineer, G Money. Greg, appreciate you, sir. And Greg's done a wonderful job, man. Don't miss a beat. Like, I appreciate you for real, bro. On the real. He does a lot y'all don't know about, man. Behind the scenes, he's killing it. Then I got to thank my co-host, my man, D Intellectual.
Yes. Man, appreciate the show. It was a great show today. We had great energy. It was a real great show today. We had some good things to talk about. I expect nothing but other things in the future. Definitely give a shout out to God, absolutely making this happen. Definitely a shout out to Mr. Controversy himself, because without him, this wouldn't be happening, but it is happening. We're going to continue to make it happen. This is just the beginning. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out to all fans, friends, family, everybody listening, everybody viewing us wherever y'all viewing us and listening wherever y'all listening. Really appreciate y'all. And without y'all, we can't make this happen. So continue to be a part of this.
Yes. And then we want to shout out. I want to shout out to my family, my beautiful wife, the children, to my cousins, play cousins, everybody who's listening. To our sponsors, Cindy Cuts Barbershop and Sucker Free LLC. Also to our guest, Sean G. Tomlinson from Bleacher Report, Damian Adams, Ben Sutter, Mr. Vincent for calling in, Mr. Football himself. Special shout out to Ralph Arate. Who else? Who else is listening? Derek Branch. My man Derek, everybody who listened.
Shout out to G too. My fault, Engineer G. We can't do this without you.
And real quick, shout out to some special guests y'all don't see, but my man Gary. Shout out to Miss Crystal Wright. And I like to thank everybody just for listening again, man. Make sure y'all have a great weekend. Eat good, watch sports, enjoy life, love family.
Eating good is key.
Yes,
make sure y'all
eating good is key. Catch the Atlanta United tonight at 5 o'clock evening. And then, until then, next week, same time, same show, same crazy host.
Same crazy topics.
Same same nonsense in sports. And till then, will you miss me? I'm out. Peace. You just got done listening to the 3-Point Conversion Sports Lounge. Be sure to follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook accounts at the 3-Point Conversion. And also make sure you check out our website, the3pointconversion.com. Be sure to follow us live and listen every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.